We're going to go to our lightning round at Climate One with George Lakoff and Robert Rosenthal. Yes or no question. First for George Lakoff. I know this is hard for professors. True or false, George Lakoff, in the last 50 years, Americans have become more tolerant of people with different skin colors and less tolerant of people with different political views.
Sort of.
True or false, Robert Rosenthal, Donald Trump has been good for the business of commercial media.
True.
George Lakoff, Republicans are more disciplined and more skilled at messaging than Democrats.
Absolutely, and there's a good reason for it.
Robert Rosenthal, in part that's because Democrats are convinced facts, truth, and justice are on their side and they will prevail.
That's mushy. True, I guess.
Mushy, you can say mushy. George Lakoff, yes or no, a conservative brain is wired differently than a liberal brain.
Yes.
Robert Rosenthal, fake news has always been here and is here to stay.
True.
George Lakoff, Democrats and Republicans are equally guilty of creating our nation's deep partisan divide.
Excuse me. I think that's true.
Robert Rosenthal, many conservative Americans may not trust your news organization, which is based near Berkeley and run by two veterans of the Philadelphia Choir and the San Francisco Chronicle.
No.
George Lakoff, the Affordable Care Act was poorly named because while it expanded health care insurance for 20 million Americans, it did not reduce costs.
False.
This is an association question where I'll mention a noun.
There was another reason why it was badly named.
I'll mention something, and you tell me either the first thing that comes into your mind, or George Lakoff, you can mention a counter frame. So, George Lakoff, tax relief.
Investment.
Robert Rosenthal, death panels.
Life.
George Lakoff, death tax.
Millionaires.
Robert Rosenthal, the other nonprofit news organization, ProPublica.
Good.
George Lakoff, climate change.
Invented by conservatives. It was invented by Frank Luntz, who didn't want global warming. That sounded like people were responsible.
You let students do this in your classroom when you ask for one word?
I never do that. I would never ask students for one word.
I don't think students ever
to think.
I don't know if students ever get a word in his class.
Oh, no. The whole point is to get them to talk.
Last one, lightning round. Robert Rosenthal, Kellyanne Conway.
Oy.
Let's end it there.